Happy Tuesday, V team. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Hello, Basking Ridge. What an audience. We love that, folks. You got to come down here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We love to see you. All right, well, we're already a few days into March. Can you believe it? Which means it's already Women's History Month. And as always, Verizon is celebrating big all month long. And today I have a few special guests to help me share those exciting details. But before I get into that, there are a few news items I want to highlight, starting with a quick recap of Black History Month, which just wrapped up. This year's theme was Bolder Steps Together. Tomorrow is built today. We kicked off February's month-long celebrations right here on Up to Speed with Executive Advisory Board member David Hubert and Bold Finance lead Sophie Mitchell. They came on to share everything that folks had to look forward to, as well as what Black History Month meant to them. And some of those events included a conversation led by our SVP of Talent and DE&I, Christina Schelling, with Clarence Otis Jr., Shelley Archambault, and Rodney E. Slater. It was an amazing discussion on their career journeys and the role they play as members of our board of directors. And to help honor the King of Soul, our VP of Local and Segment Marketing, Robin Parks, represented Verizon at the premiere of James Brown, Say It Loud, a new docuseries Verizon produced in partnership with A&E. By the way, that docuseries is now available for streaming, and you can find a link to that in today's story. Now, in addition to amazing events, as you can see on screen, the Bold ERG partnered with our recruiting team throughout the month to host mock interviews with our V-teamers at, of course, our local hubs. And during the last week of Black History Month, Verizon once again served as a title sponsor of the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association Tournament, featuring teams from historically Black colleges and universities. The CIAA Tournament hosted events in Baltimore throughout last week, ranging from kids' athletic clinics to the annual Tech Summit House, which attracts some of Tech's brightest minds supporting the Black community to continue conversations about enhancing ecosystems, networking, and of course, career opportunities. Chris Flood, president of Verizon's Atlantic North Retail Market, and Paul Plymouth, a Verizon Director of State Government and Local Engagement, kicked off this year's summit by reinforcing Verizon's commitment to technology, digital equity, and Baltimore community through our investments in small business, STEM education, and our amazing network connecting residents to each other and, of course, the world. Here's what Chris had to say about what this event's purpose and the pride Verizon takes in it being its title sponsor.
So the event brings together some of the brightest minds in the tech industry, and it's going to create a lot of opportunities with some productive conversations around networking, collaboration, and really identify what those true opportunities are to set our future tech leaders up for success. We're incredibly honored to be the title sponsor and play a major role in today's discussions, as well as show our commitment to the city of Baltimore.
And check this out, our contribution to the summit and the community event was highlighted last week on Fox Baltimore. Chris Flood chatted with host Mark Clark, where they discussed Verizon's role in the community and contributions to economic growth in that region. All right, now to a huge priority for us here at Verizon, running to a crisis, but doing so fully prepared. As you know, hurricane season is just around the corner, and recently our Verizon response team went out to Camp Shelby in Hattiesburg, Mississippi to team train alongside the U.S. military in multiple realistic, high-intensity simulated crisis scenarios. Let's check it out.
It doesn't get any bigger than this in terms of training exercises.
We are at Camp Shelby in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and we are conducting a training simulation with various Verizon response teams with the Air and Army National Guard and the Mississippi Emergency Management Association.
We have our merit team that's responsible for responding to hazmat conditions. We have what we call our DIRT team, which takes care of our RAN infrastructure. We have our emergency response team that takes care of our fiber infrastructure, and we also have our frontline team that works with local and public safety agencies.
The merit team is made up of telecommunications or technicians. They are all volunteer. Their daily lives involve repairing or maintaining the network. My job is to teach them how to do that in a hazardous environment.
The mission of the DIRT team is to provide communications anytime communications are lost or we need to augment the network. So for the scenario here at Camp Shelby, we brought in 46 different assets, from drones and Pelican cases up to a full-on Colt, cell-on-a-light truck.
All right, listen up. We are going to back everybody on the other side of these trucks, okay?
Drones are absolutely mission-critical pieces of equipment. Our drones are able to provide live, real-time streaming, both electro-optical and thermal imagery to our public safety agencies via our robust network.
So today we're simulating Gulfport, Mississippi, who's been impacted by a hurricane, and they had storm surge and floodwaters that impacted the downtown area in a hospital. We have a critical circuit in that hospital, and it's critical to the county to get their infrastructure back up.
All of these teams do training exercises to sharpen their skills and prepare themselves throughout the year. But this is the first opportunity where we had all of them together coordinating a joint response. And we're also doing it with the Air and Army National Guard. So to the extent that we can train, learn from each other, and be better prepared for when a situation does occur, that's what makes this training opportunity so special.
I just have so much pride in the work that these teams do. When we talk about we run to a crisis, these teams are the absolute epitome of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Round of applause. I absolutely love that. We are staying ready so that we don't have to get ready. All right, now let's turn back to Women's History Month and welcome our guests who will be sharing more on how we're celebrating all month long. Folks, please welcome someone who's no stranger to the show, Sam Hammock, and our WAVE ERG Global Lead, Keel Wilson. Welcome to Up to Speed, ladies. Happy Women's History Month.
Thank you.
You both look absolutely beautiful. And, you know, let's get things off with Sam. I'd love to ask you, we know that Women's History Month is a big deal all year long at Verizon, but right now we're really honing in on that. What does that mean, you know, to you? What does the month mean to you? And why is it so important to celebrate women this month here at Verizon?
Yeah, this is such an amazing time. So, happy Women's History Month, everybody. I mean, amazing. So, of course, it does mean, you know, bust out that purple.
Yep.
Right? That is kind of a representation of Women's History Month. It is a color that we resonate. And so, first and foremost, I couldn't be more happy to be here with all of you and to be here with WAVE and Kia. I'm so proud to be the executive sponsor of this incredible community. Women's History Month is a celebration of all of us. And I don't just mean women. It's a celebration of our history, the ceilings we shattered, the hills we climbed, the discoveries we made, the world that we helped build. And you can't go forward without acknowledging where we have been. So there's always more work to do, there's always more progress to be made, but what's so important to remember is how far we have come. And we need to honor all the women, past and present, who helped us get there. So no one gets where they are alone, as we know. And I wouldn't be where I am without the amazing women in my life who inspire me every single day. And that includes the amazing women like Kia, who is our global WAVE lead, all of our WAVE leaders, and the amazing WAVE community at large. It's so special.
Absolutely, I love it. It's so wonderful to hear, you know, women supporting women, even just the very nice words you just said right now, Sam. So lovely. And it fits perfectly with WAVE's Women's History Month theme this year, which is be inspired, be ignited, be included. Yes. So Sam, what does that mean to you?
I love it. Those are such powerful words too. So, you know, a little bit of a throwback, but it's girl power, right?
Yeah.
But seriously, this month is also about coming together and celebrating the women in our lives who make us be our best, who lift us up. And that's what it's all about. So this, of course, includes our male allies and our non-binary allies. They play such a vital role in advocating and supporting women at work and in life. We would not be where we are without that. And so when I think about the last part of the theme, be included, this one really reinforces what this month is all about for everyone. And this movement, it needs all of us. So as V-teamers, that means showing up and stepping up together.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. How about you, Kia? What does Women's History Month mean to you, and what does the theme mean to you specifically?
Well, Women's History Month for me, it means power. But this year's theme, be inspired, be ignited, be included, is really more of a call to action. It implores all of us to find our own personal inspiration, explore the causes and mission that ignite passion for progress, and to foster inclusivity as a mantra for collective success.
Absolutely. I think that is fantastic. And I mean, we saw at the top of the show, you folks can probably see now, we have a really big audience here full of awesome V-teamers, Wave members as well. And I figured, why not invite, some of them up to ask them what they feel about Women's History Month. So anyone interested here? All right, I saw you put your hand up first. Come on down. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. So I'm going to give you the mic right here. If you could share your first, last name, let's hear where you work in the business. And the question for you will be, who inspires you? What woman inspires you in your life?
So my name is Elizanette Rodriguez. I'm part of the GNT organization under maintenance engineering. The person who inspired me the most was my mom. And the reason she inspired me is because she's given me that hope of knowing that my voice has a space in the area. My mom was a big advocate in our community. My mom dealt with domestic violence, and so she brought in women that she could support. So she was my strength in knowing who I really am.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I feel like I got a little teary-eyed because that was so lovely. Thank you so much for sharing. All righty, anyone else? Oh, yes, gentlemen, come right up. I love this. Like Sam said, we all support. It's amazing. So
that's right.
I want to hear it. Your first, last name, same as this, where you work in the business, and your question will be, who's your hype woman?
So my name is Al Jackson. I work with the talent acquisition team, and we're going to keep with the Super Bowl theme. My hype woman is Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
Good music, good vibes. That's my rock out morning music on the way to work.
I love it. No, you need it, right? Because
you need it.
even that is, what can we listen to? It's lyrics, it's books. So many women inspire us in different ways. We don't have to just know them in person, right? So I love that. Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing. Beautiful. I love that. So great to hear from folks firsthand. So now, Kia, I want to turn back to you. Tell me, what can V-teamers look forward to this month? We have so many great events for all of our ERGs, but for women specifically, what can they look forward to this month?
So Jen, I'm glad you asked. We have a jam-packed month, but I am super excited to announce our March 7th Lift as We Rise International Women's Day panel. This panel brings together the women of the VLC for the first time ever, so making history. It's going to be moderated by Aparna. It's going to feature our own Sam, Leslie, Stacy, and Vandana, and it is going to be incredible. Good, candid discussion, so please tune in. March 14th, we're going to be partnering with Somos to bring in Rosa Ramos-Kwok, who is a managing director at JP Morgan Chase, to talk about self-advocacy. And then March 28th, we're going to wrap the month with a Leaders Making Wave Through Allyship panel that is going to be moderated by Frank DeBetta.
Beautiful. Absolutely, all of those events sound amazing, but getting the women of the VLC together for the first time, now that's just exciting, right? That is super amazing. Now, Sam, before we close out, we really know that creating a close-knit community and growing our network is so important for women, and sometimes that can be tough. And I really want to know, how can women here at Verizon, how can we leverage Verizon's tools to grow our network, to grow our community?
Yeah, this is such an important question, and one that I personally get, but I know a lot of women get all the time. And it is a little bit about carving out that time for you. So absolutely important thing in creating the community, this bench of supporters that I talked about earlier, it is vital to our success for ourselves and for each other. And the best place to start is with Wave or any of our ERGs. It's such an important part of that culture and the communities they build and the connections that we have. It's just amazing. It's truly tremendous. So a couple other things I would call out is check out Wow Connect. And guess what? Enrollment open today. Ooh. So get out there and enroll. Amazing resources, development, workshops, conversations, peer-to-peer support. So much is built into this amazing program that we have made even better. So if you're interested, the first step is you have to sign up with Wave because Wow Connect is delivered in partnership with Wave. And we make sure that the topics and themes really capture those issues that women are facing and they align with what our V-teamers need to succeed here at work and at home. And lastly, don't forget about awesome benefits. We have done so much cool stuff with benefits. We have the backup care that's available to our US employees. And one of the few employers, we don't actually stipulate how you can use your backup care. So, maybe you want to go on a date night on Friday. Maybe you want to have a girls' night.
Ooh,
You in?
I like that.
Okay, let's
love
have a girls'
that.
night. Let's get our backup care situated. We've got Verizon, but it's there for how you need this. And nearly 27,000 hours of backup care were used last year. So it's a benefit that people are taking advantage of. Another one I'm super excited about is, and we just announced this, Spring Health is a new vendor. And what they do is they hook you up with virtual ability to connect almost immediately. Counseling, therapy, and we know how important mental health is, and it can be really hard to find the right professionals to support us. Also, executive coaching. So we get this question a lot, how can I get that? So right now, if you go ahead and sign up, you can get 6 free counseling sessions and 6 free coaching sessions. I actually took advantage. I did therapy 2 weeks ago, and I did an exec coaching session last week. So I'm telling you, go get it. I feel I'm already elevating my game. I don't know.
Love that, Sam.
So as you are growing in your career, we want to make sure that you have the well-being support that you can thrive in, because if you live well, you can work well.
Seriously, I love all of those benefits. I mean, come on, a girls' night on Verizon? Sign me up. That sounds good. I absolutely love that. So make sure that you guys take advantage of those incredible benefits that are offered at Verizon. Such an amazing, amazing place to work. So folks, something else that I want to ask you guys to do is I would love if you all commented on today's story sharing who your hype woman is. Who inspires you? Let's inspire each other through that comment section. Let's take a look and really support each other, because who knows what we might learn. And you know, even with Elisa Neff, who shared that touching story about her mom, you never know who you can reach out to, which is all about supporting ourselves and each other through our network. All right, folks, well, that is a wrap, and we covered the highlights of what's happening in this Women's History Month, but there are so much more that we didn't get to touch on. So make sure you head over to Inside Verizon for an article with much more on that. And with that, folks, let's close out the show. Kia, Sam, you can help me with the closeout?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? All right, let's do it. Until next time.
You're up to speed.